Hello, my name is Andres Castro. This is my final presentation. This semester, I designed a two-panel exhibit titled Food Insecurity and Hunger. I also created an exhibit book that documents my full design process. First, I will explain the exhibit panels and their interactive features. Then I will introduce the book and highlight two of the strongest spreads. The goal of my exhibit was to communicate the causes and impact of food insecurity in a clear and accessible way. I wanted viewers to understand the issue, feel emotionally connected, and feel empowered to take action. The left panel begins with a direct definition, not knowing when or where your next meal will come from. At the center, I designed six circular plates representing the causes of food insecurity, like poverty, inequality, job loss, climate change, conflict, and food waste. These plates were designed as liftable interactive elements. When viewers lift each plate upward, they find additional information underneath explaining how each cause contributes to the issue. This creates a tactile and exploratory learning experience. The right panel focuses on solutions. At the top, a short video introduces the theme. Below it, I designed three interactive sliding panels. Viewers slide each one to the left to reveal hidden messages explaining how they can help, like donate a meal, reduce waste, and volunteer. At the bottom, two QR codes link to real organization, so viewers can take immediate action. At the bottom of the panels, the timeline highlights key historical efforts. One of the most important aspects of the project was solving several design challenges. Early versions used green and photographic textures. These elements disrupt visual balance and did not match the emotional tone of scarcity. The greens felt too bright, too hopeful, not appropriate for the seriousness of hunger. I shifted to a warm, earthy palette, browns, muted orange, and neutrals. These colors communicate urgency, warmth, and humanity. About layout and interaction, balancing liftable plates, background illustration, text blocks, and the timeline require constant refinement. I refined spacing in between, simplify shapes like the icons, and align elements carefully like the plates to maintain clarity and structure. Now let me introduce the exhibit book. I'm going to talk about the purpose of the book. The exhibit book documents the entire journey from research and concept development to digital prototypes and final refinement. It serves as the academic foundation behind the exhibit. The book opens with photographs, statistics, and explanations that define the global scale of food insecurity. The research helped shape the tone and direction of the exhibit. The book includes sketches, digital mockups, color testing, icon refinements, and layout iterations. These show how the project evolved from rough ideas into a cohesive visual system. Earlier projects, such as the clock exhibition, helped me refine hierarchy, symbolism, and message clarity, skills essential for the final design. This spread is one of the most successful in my exhibit book because it demonstrates a clear visual hierarchy, strong cohesion, and effective communication of the theme, food insecurity and hunger. The full bleed photograph of wet immediately establish context and create an emotional entry point to the topic. The warm color palette and natural textures support the tone of scarcity and grounding. The right page continues the imagery for visual unity, while the placement of the text, supported by generous white space, improves readability and keeps the focus on the message. The paragraph introduces food insecurity in a concise and accessible way, connecting the visual narrative with the conceptual purpose of the project. Overall, this spread is effective because it combines cohesive imagery, balanced composition, and clear typographic structure, successfully setting the stage for the rest of the exhibit. Thank you for watching my presentation.